Hi, we're working on grade 3, module 3, or grade 3 multiplication and division. Today we're tackling the using the distributive property to multiply by 6 page. So yesterday we used the distributive property to multiply by 9. We started with rows of 10, took away 1 row, and we're left with 9 rows. Today to multiply by 6, we're going to start with 5 rows and then add 1 more row to find 6. The reason that we do it is 5 and 10 are easy numbers to multiply by. And so we want to use them as much as possible and then add or subtract to get the exact number we need. So let's dig in. The distributive property allows us to break an equation into 2 parts. If you watched the video yesterday, this should sound familiar. The distributive property lets us break big numbers down into 2 parts so they're easier for us to work with. When we are multiplying by 6, we can multiply by blank and then add 1 group. Hopefully you're already writing 5 there. We can multiply by 5 and then add 1 group. Let's look at our pictures here. Oh, we need to have some colors to color with. Orange seems like a good one for me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. My last row is the one I'm going to add on, so I'm going to color that orange. You can color it any color you want. Okay? Just like that. Now I'm going to fill in my equations. 5, because I have 5 rows that are white, times 3 equals 15. 1 times 3 equals 3. Okay, so all I've done is looked at the white, 5 rows, 3 in each row equals 15. 1 row, 3 in the row equals 3. This next equation is just those 2 equations put together in one long equation. 5 times 3 plus 1 times 3 equals, so if I put it all together, I end up with 6 rows of 3. Now I take my answers and add those together, okay? So I'm going to take all these and add them to all these. So that was 15 plus 3, and that equals 18. So 6 times 3 equals 18. Again, I'm sure there are those of you out there who are saying, I know how to multiply by 6s. I don't need to do all these steps. We're practicing the distributive property using small numbers so we can build our understanding, build those connections in our brain so that when we need it to use really big problems, we know what to do. So let's practice the steps, understand why everything happens, and then when you need to multiply by 6 in another problem, just use the facts that you've memorized. Okay, let's look at our next example. Again, I have 6 rows, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in each row. I'm going to color, let's see, green seems like a good color. Color in the bottom row. You could color in the top row if you want. Coloring in a middle row would be confusing since we are breaking the array into 2 pieces. And in the middle, it doesn't look like that. It looks like you're breaking it into more pieces. So I've got green along there. I've got 5 rows that are white. I've got 1 row that's green. There are 7 dots in each row. So 5 times 7, 1 times 7. 5 times 7 equals 35. 1 times 7 equals 7. 5 times 7 plus 1 times 7. If I put it all together, I have 6 rows of 7, so 6 times 7. I'm going to use all my dots to add together, so I have 35 dots plus 7 dots. 6 times 7 equals 42. Okay, hopefully that was pretty clear for you. We worked on 9s yesterday using this same process. So now instead of taking a part away, we're adding a piece in. It's time to tackle that output page. Thanks so much for watching.